A few years ago, I put out a short series on the proof of God, and really that was all based on my own observations as a scientist. I was a science teacher for 20 years. I majored in biology and chemistry and taught biology, chemistry, physics, earth science, a bunch of stuff, high school level. And as a scientist, I just made my own observations, which is what I know is what I know. I can't turn theories into laws. I can't turn hypotheses into theories just because I want them to be so. And we live in a world where people are doing that, scientists. They're talking about theories as if they're laws. They're talking about laws and they're talking about hypotheses as if they're theories. And what I know, and we really just have to start there, is what do you actually know? And what I know is that as humans, we can't really say what things were like really more than about 4,500 years ago. You know, we can say there was this civilization here. Maybe we found a couple pieces of stone tablets that, we make out some things on. But anything beyond that is just hypothesis. And to sit there and say, well, this is 20 million years old, when in all reality, we don't even know what was happening 4,500 years ago. And so I recommend you watch that series. It was, as a scientist, I kind of had to just question everything, question science itself. And what I found is that recently, a lot of discoveries have been made as permafrost begins to melt, which it does all the time. If this world is 20 million or 400 million years old, or whatever they say it is old, obviously that permafrost is frozen and melted and frozen and melted and frozen and melted, like they say it does. Well, then why are we discovering prehistoric animals with fur and skin and muscle? There was a triceratops discovered with skin and muscle. If that animal is 40 million years old, if it's really 40 million years old, that would make that impossible. It would make it impossible. More so, like a completely intact prehistoric bear was discovered. Everything there. His eyeballs are still there. Everything is there. Yet, scientists say that this became extinct 40,000 years ago. And I just want you to think about these numbers for a second. If everything we know about the history of mankind, everything, we can't put anything further than 4,500 to 5,000 years ago. Anything after that is just a guess. Just a guess. And even then, that's a rough estimate. So we can account for the last 4,000 to 5,000 years. So when scientists say something like, well, the particular bear that we dug up its skeletons one day, it was around 40,000 years ago. But yeah, here's one. Perfectly preserved. Help me understand that one. But the Triceratops is the greatest one. 20 to 40 million years. We can't, how much 1 million is? We can account for 4,000 years. And people are talking in millions. 20 million years ago, this animal, here's what he looked like, here's what he ate, here's what he did, here's how he reproduced, here's the sound he made, here's what he looks like when we reproduce him in our movies. But yet, the oldest book in the Bible, maybe the oldest complete text on the planet, the book of Job. Job describes 2 dinosaurs in that book. And he talks about them as they interact with humans. And both those dinosaurs have been discovered to be more accurately described by Job than our scientists of today. So help me understand all this. And that's what this video is about. Help me understand why it is that a 20 million year old dinosaur has somehow come about with skin and muscle and flesh. How? 20 million years? Come on now. You know, it's just things like this that I just have to go back to, well, what is it we actually know? Because all I know is all I know. But I do know you're not convincing me that those things are really, I mean, anything you say over 4,500 years is a guess. It's just simply a guess. Just like God said in Job, where were you when I created the heavens and the earth? You were there. You surely know. You were there. You saw its forms. You measured it with me, right? Oh, wait. No, you weren't there. And it's important we just wake up to this more than anything else. You know, it's important that we kind of just stand back and say, you know, maybe this stuff that was fed to us in 1940s, 1950s, 1960s science is all just a big lie. Maybe they were wrong. Maybe they were wrong. So, hope this video helps. Any thoughts or insight on this, definitely put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.